Alrighty, we've got a duck! For those that haven't seen this is basically Minesweeper plus Picross. And it's pretty good. If anyone hasn't seen it and needs mechanical explanations, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'll kind of just vibe with it a bit here. Yeah, so that reaches there. So that guarantees our 1. Oh, let me get this as well, sure. Okay, so if this is here, this has to be here, right? For the double question mark? Like, this could still be a 1 or a 2, but, there's gotta be a gap there. Yeah, okay. So we can do that. Okay, so we got one of these. Oh, now this is interesting. So this can't be the 1. This has to be the 2. Because there's a 2 here, and these have to be the same. And this can never be more than a 1 if it's a 1, so it can be a 2 or more if it connects to middle stuff. So that means these 3 tiles over here I'll save. Over here we've got... Oh, that's not quite a 2-1 situation, is it? It could still be these 2 and... Well, no, it can't be these 2, because of the, these can't connect. So... Therefore, it needs to specifically... It needs to be one of these 2, and one of these, so this tile's safe. Interesting. Hello, Tiffany. But what's the duck's special ability? How does it help the team? Like, the most straightforward is that it's just that, but like it totally could be this, and like this could all connect, and then this could like loop down and connect to some other stuff over here. That all looks like a little dicey, but fully possible, right? Like we can do 2 down here, we can do 3 there, like all of that lines up with our other restrictions here. So like, I mean, we know one of these 2, we know one of these 2. Whatever that's worth. And then we stall. I mean, this is obvious, but just putting it there in case it... Ducks are versatile and have uses in idiot situation. What sort of ability would have that description? It sounds OP. Really. Oh, we know tile, like this tile is safe, right? Because there's only a 3 in this column, and there's only 2 spaces left here, so yeah, we can't do that one. Great. Okay, so this is the 5, and it can't extend past here because of the 2. So these 2 have to be safe, making both of those mines, making these 2 tiles safe. The cadence is the duck of Necrodancer. I'm sure that's how Ryan Clark describes her. Okay, this now blocks this 2 off enough that one of these 3 2s has to be over here. Verifying that's correct, but I think so, right? Yeah. And that has to be safe because of that, and that makes these safe. Okay, so that means this is now only a 2. Yeah, because these can't connect and it has to be 2, so we do that, and then that has to be safe, and that gives us these. Great. Oh, and that blocked that off, so we've got these now. Okay, so now that satisfies those. So this is at least a 3 above. This is at least a 4 here on the bottom. Oh, I think that means this bottom left tile is safe. Because that means this question mark has to be up here, because these can't connect. Okay, so because these can't connect, this tile has to be safe because of the 3 situation, right? Yeah, so that tile has to be safe. That makes this, that makes this tile safe. We know this is at least 1 bigger, but we don't know how big. I mean, I guess, like, it almost has to be filling this whole thing, right? Like, that's the meta solve, right? Is it, otherwise there's no way to know how many of these are filled, and it has to be at least 1 more because of the 3. Like, so it's always at least a 4. And we have nothing else touching these squares, right? There's no other information there. So it has to be a 6, right? So it just combines with this 2 and then not with anything else. So the 2 has to be on the bottom. I think is correct. Like, that actually seems completely sound. But I'll double check a little bit. And we've also got this here, which doesn't seem to do a whole lot for us. Because I think that's right. There's no way we would know... There's no other tiles touching, though. I am pausing for a second to see if anyone's like, no, you're wrong, Twitch, but that seems like that really makes sense to me. Like, these 4 are safe, these 2 are filled, these 2 are safe, these are all filled. So just going through the logic again, this has to be at least a 4, because this 3 is always going to be 1 more on it. And if this has to be at least a 4, we have to be able to extend this somehow. And there's no way to know how to extend this unless we're filling all of the squares. Because no other information is applying to these 3 tiles. Nope, I'm wrong. Damn it! How is that wrong? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. How is that wrong? Like, even seeing this here, like, I don't see how this is possible. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, it currently just looks impossible. If this is a mine. So... Well, no, that has to be mine, that has to be mine, that has to be mine. Like, there's no... These have to be mines. None of those mines are mismarked. So... Yeah, and this has to be... That's all accurate there. That has to be accurate there. So if it's this, that's just impossible. Because that's a 7, and that would make this a 6 with a 7. They have to be the same size. So somehow... This is a 4, and we have to be able to know that this is a 4. How would we possibly know that? But that's the only way that it's possible at all. So I guess there's some way we get to know that? That I didn't think of? Like, it can't be a link here or anything. I'm trying to think of, like, weird mechanics that might make sense. Yeah, it's physically possible for mine marks to be wrong, but, like, it's not possible for any of these marks here to be wrong. Like, everything has to be right. We already double-checked it all. I guess we'll just see what else we can figure out. So, in the world where it works how I think it should, and I still don't know how it doesn't, these would be mines, but then this wouldn't be. Like, this, yeah, no, we got the other thing here, but, like, these would all be safe. And in the other world, this is up here, and we can't even extend to here, so all of them would be safe. So no matter what, these 4 have to be safe, I believe. Because there's physically not enough room to have enough tiles otherwise. So those all have to be safe. That has to be a mine. And that then makes this a mine. And then this can't go up here, so it has to go down here. Oh! When we know it has to be exactly 4, we can click on this tile, and that solves it. That's the piece I was missing. Okay. There it is. So my logic was almost sound. Not quite. Okay, this has to be the one. These ones are mines. And then these are the ones that I have clicked on safely. Why that color? I don't know. Why not? Okay, we know this can't be more than a 2, so those have to both be safe. This overlap makes some of this stuff safe. I'll look at it in a sec. Oh, I don't know if I can actually... I don't think it saves the level if I exit. Forget if we can change the colors freely or not. Yeah, I think we can. Is it hitting color blindness between these or something? So I'd hope those would be distinct enough, but it's always hard to predict at times. So yeah, these have to be safe because of the link they couldn't reach over that far. Tiffany. Oh, we do know this is a 1 because of this, and it has to be that one. And that's all blocked off, so that goes there. Here. What else can we do here? Yep. Things next to the link symbol have to be, or mines, I should say, next to the link symbol have to be connected. So, for example, how we kind of deduce from that, we knew there was a mine here, right? And then we had the one here. So, if there were to be a mine here, they would have to connect all the way through here, and that would have 2 next to the 1. So therefore, that can't be a mine, and likewise on the bottom, it can't connect through. And then, like, once this was not a mine, then we knew that these couldn't be mines either, because there was no way to connect it. Double question marks are almost nicer than single question marks, although I guess they have a, like, they give you more potential information, but that's a higher degree of requirement that you're paying attention to things, I guess. Yeah, if we knew this was exactly 2, that would be helpful. Because then I could put this here, but... Well, although I don't know that this actually does anything for us either, but... when we only know it's a 1 or a 2, it's... pretty open. And likewise, this one can be a 1 or a 2. But if it's a, like, it doesn't, yeah, all the tiles are still possibly mines. Does this do anything? So, like, only one of these can be. I don't think that really does a lot, though, does it? There's just not that much information to build from here. Like, there's almost an interesting thing with the fact one of these has to be, and then one of those is going to activate this question mark, and if that were to go any further, that would activate the 2, which would make this stuff safe. But I don't know if I have anything that guarantees that that question mark has to go back and not just be a 1. Greetings, Coach Sleepy. Double question marks are the same as regular question marks, except that the row and column have to be the same. So if this one here ends up being just a 1 here, then vertically down here would also have to be exactly a 1. Like over here, we do know that this is exactly a 1, because this one's a 1 here. Yes. The question marks are already satisfied. I kind of missed that. Okay, that's potentially... Is that better or worse for my hopes and dreams? So one of these ones is just covered here. Specifically. Is it possible that the other one is guaranteed to be over here? Doesn't seem like it's guaranteed. Like, it could literally just be Something like that. I don't think it is, but currently there doesn't seem to be any reason why it can't be. Look, if we just click on one of these tiles at random, there's a 7/8 chance it's safe. It's probably our best random click odds on the board, right? I guess it's break time. I should probably take a break. I wanted to find like one more solve first, but it's not common. So we will be back in about 5 minutes. Do a couple more puzzles. See you shortly, folks. All right. Back to staring at this and not knowing what to do. I mean, I guess we could just try an assumption of one of these two and see where that takes us. Don't know if that takes us much further than this, though. It means this is a 1 here, and this is a 1 here, but that doesn't do a lot for us. All of that's possible in any case. Oh, either way, these are both 1s on both question marks, right? Or is that not the case? I kind of instinctively marked this. Yeah, because they have to be separated. So one of the 1s is always going to be here, and that's going to block off that. So these are always just going to be a 1 and 1. Oops. I don't know how much that matters for anything else, but that is something to keep in mind. Oh, it means this tile here is safe. That's what this means. Okay. And we're off. And we're stopped again. Let's see. These could still be connected as part of the question mark. So we can't say either way for sure on those. These can't both be mines. That wouldn't work. So 1 or 2 of these. This has to be exactly 1 over here for the 2, right? Because of our previous, like, knowledge that these are both 1s. So there has to be a gap. Yeah, so there's exactly 1 there. So that means there's also exactly one here. I think I can fill in some more stuff. It just doesn't necessarily mean anything. Yeah, I mean, there's exactly one here. There's exactly one here. I mean, I guess these have to be covering the vertical bits here too. So sure. It still doesn't actually restrict the ones on the left. Even with all of that, I don't think. Oh, what's the bot responding to? TwitchBot hasn't said anything. Are you confusing Forge bots for a bot? There are some fun responses like that TwitchBot will spew out, though, to be fair. Does TwitchBot have nicknames for anyone? Not really, beyond like potential shorthands and Patreon greetings or something. Gotcha, Forge. I mean, it's not that I don't want to expand TwitchBot further. Got one, yep. The, like, kind of problem with, the fact that, like, that the kind of, dialogue responses for TwitchBot are pretty rare because the original design of those was to kind of blend into a relatively active IRC channel. So somewhere that's having more conversation and more like general conversation rather than like game-specific stream conversation and stuff. So a lot of their old code in that regard is geared in that direction. And thus doesn't end up activating as often. But there's still stuff like that you could find. I did have, you know, conversations with people that, like, mods that banned my bot only when they found out they were a bot, but they wouldn't have banned them otherwise because they weren't breaking any rules and stuff, and I was upset about that and stuff. Tried to argue that they should still be allowed to be in there. Yeah, I think this game does just inevitably require a moderate amount of the guess and check approach. But ultimately, like, I guess it's not that different than in, like, Tamitsu, where I'm like, okay, let's just, like, follow a logic train, and sometimes those don't go anywhere, and it's still, like, kind of similar things that you're kind of making an educated guess of, like, this is a spot, it might make sense to logic out, so there has to be one between these two, and then two between these four, and then one between these two, and then, like, you just do chains all the way down and stuff. So, I guess we can poke at it, and that probably would, in fact, be the most sensible spot to poke at it. We could also poke at it here more now that we've got the two, perhaps. But yeah, if that's a mine, that's a mine, and these are safe, and then these are safe. And that would be a mine. And then those are safe, and then that would be a mine, and 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 those would be safe. I should have marked this not in the middle of the tile so that we could do a comparative. So that tracks all the way there. All right. It might be worth redoing the first one, but And this stuff is still gonna be the same in that situation. Yeah. This here, and those like that. Wait. I don't know if these were guaranteed. This was. God, I need an erase. No erase on this is pretty bad. I don't know if that actually propagates any further than that. I can try to X that out a little bit. Oh, this one's not possible, right? Or is that, no, hold on, does this have to be a dash in that case? This does not have to be a dash in this case. Okay. So we don't actually know on this. This is just make it a blob. In fact, we know this would have to be like this. No erase makes it easy to make a mess of things here. So at the very least, these two tiles are always safe. And these two tiles are always mines. So let's do that to start. Did we have anything with the rest of this, or not? Oh, this ended up having too many next to the 3, right? So this was not legal. So that ends up being there, and there. Okay, so that's not a mine. Alright, I'm deleting this. This is a hot mess and it's bothering me. But we got some info there. And that then locks this into place. That gives us this. We know there's one here, so there has to be one here. Okay, so we know there's one here because of the 3, so there has to be one here, so this is safe, right? Because there's always 2 amongst these 4. So if one's here, one has to be here, so that makes this safe, so that's a mine, so this is safe. So this is a mine, so this is safe, so that's a mine. There's a mine here, so this is safe. Oh, when did I mark this as a mine? Did I mean to mark it as safe? Is that, did I just, like, make the wrong click? We got a bunny! Okay, this has to be the 4, maybe a froge? Could be a froge. That has to be the 1. Don't like this question mark, double question mark, tall column here. It's a bit horrifying. Really, most of this is horrifying. So this is a 1 and then either a 1 or a 2. Has to be at least 2 tiles connected to this in the bottom. I wonder if I could figure out there's a bunch of safe tiles down here. Like, this could be a 3... 4, 5. It might be 5 at most, but let's see. If we went this way. 3. That's even worse, because that would have to be the 1. So that would only be 4. So I think 5's the most it can be on top, so if we count this down 5, like, this has to be all connected because the question mark, it's gonna give us a lot of safe tiles. Double checking the logic, because that's kind of weird. but I think that follows. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, and that gives us our 1 and 2 here as well. This has to be at least a 2, so that goes to there. I think we gotta get maybe one more safe spot because of this question mark. So, yeah, wherever the question mark is, it would have to touch this. So I get one more here at least. Because of this one, is that enough to give us a basic on this? It is. We get this blip here. Guaranteed on our 3 now. We still have just enough room we could fit everything on the right side, though, so we don't know for sure that the first 2's over here. Too bad this isn't a double question mark. That's a lot for it. This could still be 1 and then the question mark here. It's like unlikely, but that seems like it's still possible. Because if this is the question mark, this tile here is safe, but... we don't know that strictly, I don't think. Kind of a world of possibilities here. this is somewhat restrictive on this. Yeah, that's probably my best next place to look. So that's not possible. So that means this has to be the one. Which is pretty interesting and actually very good for this stuff up here, maybe. Double checking that that's not possible, but I don't think so, because that makes this top group of 3, and then this can't extend out because everything's already accounted for in that column. Means this has to go to at least there. But this is a question mark, so it's still like very open-ended. Maybe that isn't actually very helpful to be down there. It might be eventually. Okay, no, I mean, that means these have to still be separated, so... Like, this can't extend further than here, so... No, that doesn't necessarily mean this has to be safe. No, it does mean this has to be safe. I think that means this has to be a 4. I think that's actually extremely helpful. But I could easily be wrong about this, so let me poke at this a little bit more. So, like, if this is, then this would have to be, and that's illegal. If that is, then both of those would have to be, and that's illegal. So this just has to be a 4. So that means this has to be a 4. So this can extend, in fact it has to extend off of this, because if it extends off of this it has to be +2, which would make it a 5. So that means this tile's safe, means this tile's safe, and this tile's safe, which makes this a mine. Okay, and then this has to cover our 2 now, right? So 2's over here, which makes this tile safe, which makes this a mine, which makes this tile safe, and all of these are safe. Makes this a mine. Still doesn't quite... Oh no, it does appease this because of this. You know, one of the 2's is here. And then we have to have 2 and 3 over here. Yeah, I think so. So we can't have both here. So 1. Very good. Makes this safe. Oh, and that gives us this on our 5. Gives us this blip on our 3. Some number of these are connected, but we don't know which is connected to which. Although this is... the second one's only a 2 or more. Oh! Yeah, no, that is helpful. That means these top ones have to be connected and this one's separate, right? Making sure I do this in the right order. It's like, so the second one is the double question mark. That is no more than a 2. So that means this is safe. And it means this can't reach these, so these have to be connected for the single question mark. That's quite a bit going on here. Greetings, Josta. Yep, this is Polimines 2. We've also played Polimines 1 on stream. It is much easier, but reasonable to start with Polimines 1 and then do 2 after. I think it was. I don't know which one you're talking about. If it was this one, this was is a 2 at most, so therefore this it can't reach down here. Therefore this has to be saved. If it was these, the 5 can't extend far enough. Oh. Yeah. I guess that would technically be possible, wouldn't it? Let's see, are we lost on that, or can we revert? I think we can revert. Means both. Both to the right and down. So everything that's like connected means always down and always right, but this has a gap, so this only applies down. Yeah, that's right. We can still tell these have to be connected. It's just, they could be connected, and yeah, no, you're right. Yep. Only thing is that this one's not guaranteed safe. Oh, that one's just satisfied now. Gives us this one. Okay, so this question mark is a 1. So that means only one of these 4 are... And this needs to count to 4, so therefore it's always exactly that, because if it went down here and was here, then that would be 5. So that means these 2 have to be safe. Alright, that is 1 animal friend ear, a accomplished. That flash of red, always a little freaky. That just has to be a 1. Okay, so now we know that this double question mark is a 2, so we know that this tile is safe now. Oh, we're done. I was just grooving. Most of what I did was pretty straightforward, so that's why I kind of was just in groove mode. Like, there were counts. There was the 2-1 situation here. Because the 1 was overlapping 3 of the 4 tiles next to the 2, that meant the other tile had to be a mine. Just a classic 2-1 situation. Otherwise, we had stuff with like 1s. Like, everything else was, I think, pretty straightforward. Now, like, these are just being silly. Like, these are, at this point, like, you know the game well enough to know that that just means these are a 1. With an extra layer of, remember that it's a 1, is all. Question mark, question mark, question mark. That feels awfully rude. That one has to be, because it has to be a 3. That's already got our 1 covered. These have to be safe because there's just 1 tile above. These have to be safe because the 3s can't fit. This 2 is satisfied. That might be the end of the easy stuff. Oh, not quite. Like, sure. Oh! There's no mines already next to it. Rude. I was just trying to play fast. Okay. Means when we know the mine, the other one is safe, but... 5 can't fit here. The 1 can only fit here. 1 tile short of guaranteeing a mine off of the 5. Okay, that feels like these 2 have to be mines because of the 1. Well, one of these has to be a mine. Because it could be like this. Yeah, restarting is too much bother. Oh, no, that doesn't apply to this, but this is done. Yeah, we got that. Nope, that's still split. Keep reading that way. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now one of these is a 3. So both of these are mine, so both of those are... Okay. Oh, and we've got the 5 started from that too. Okay. Do we now have to do something weird and fancy? Quite a few options. So some shenanigans with our mess of double question marks or our arrow stick. So unless these arrows are quite small, the 4 is going to touch them one way or the other. Certainly the implication is that these 2 question marks are the same length, but they really don't have to be. Like, these could be both ginormous. Like, this could end up snaking through all of that. This could cut over here into all of this, I believe. Oh, no, they can't both do that. We've got a clear divider. The 4 can only be on one side. So that does somewhat limit how far they can spread. They can still spread a lot, though. That's still kind of limited. I don't know if figuring out that limitation actually helps us progress, though. Because at most I'm seeing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If the 4 is on the top. And that conveniently can also fit 10 if the 4 is on the bottom. So 10's the most this can be. Between 1 and 10. Hmm. This has got 3 question marks, so there's still just a gap wherever the game wants it to be. So I don't know if we can definitively say that these don't extend all the way out here. I'll write it down, I guess, but don't know if it's actually helpful at all. Hello, Delk. Yeah, that's some of what I was looking at, that these are often restricted, but I don't know that I could say they're strictly restricted. That is what I was talking about, as far as like I want to be able to say that it's safe over here. Well, oh no, hold on, one of them has to go. That means that, okay, yeah, because this. So one of these 2 question marks has to go all the way. So that means that these are mines. Because the 4 has to be down here. Right? This is exactly one of these is. So something needs to extend that far. This is a 1, you say. Okay. Thought that might be the case. Oh, yeah, there's a gap. Blip, 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 blip. stuff still isn't further defined. Good chunk of progress in any case. We don't actually know that this one goes here, because it could still be this one going all the way over here. I think that's possible. Make both of these 2, that's still legal. Yeah, all of that looks like it would still be possible. I keep looking at these ones thinking they extend all the way over here, and they do not. But one of these has to be over here. Could even be both. Oh, wait. We've got, no, I don't think this actually does that much. Like, no more than one of these can be, but that's already the case. Yeah, it can't be both. There's already one here. But all of these are still valid tiles. Means one of these question marks is a 1. Could be both, but at least one of them is. It's not much of a smoking gun. We're gonna need at least one more fancy big deduction somewhere, I guess. Oh, this last question mark has to be down here for the same reason. So one of these has to be that last question mark. That means these 2 tiles are safe. Which means these 2 are safe, which means this has to be a mine. That... I don't know if that did anything. I was all excited. I don't think that did anything. Let's see. That's only a 1, but like, technically these could just all be filled still. Like, unlikely, but that still appears to be technically possible. I don't see how I can deny it currently. Except with my heart. Okay, what else can we do with this mess? I think top left is not meta solve, yeah, because it can go either way. I guess we know that the first two are technically. So I assumedly have to figure out some other shenanigans with these stacked double question marks. Okay, so if this is a mine... both of these would be ones. I don't know if that helps any further. The single question mark just means that there is a group of one or more in those rows and columns. A double question mark means the same thing, except that it has to be the same exact number in the row and the column. So, like, if this is a mine, that means this is exactly a 1 for the row and column. This is exactly a 1 for the row and column. So, like, notably here, we've got a 1 here, and that's all it can be, so there's only one mine amongst these 4. But the single question mark here, this could be 1 or all 4 or whatever. Oh, that would then also mean we would need this. It does have pretty reaching effects. That would mean one of these is a mine and one of these is a mine, and then so that would mean both of these is safe, I think is how that works. No, both of these could be mines and one of these could be. Still, I think, yeah. So I don't think it means anything with that, but if that's a mine, then all of this other stuff is true. I don't know if any other mine assumption like chains out to terribly like this level of meaningful detail though. This is the one that had the overlap in the one column and the double here. I can try. Do we want to do this one or this one? Sure, we'll do that one. It still means that's a mine. A single one, I mean. So, that would still mean that's the case. Which does still mean that's the case. Which does still mean that's the case. And that's the case. And that's the case. I don't know if it solves any of the rest of this, though. I guess I'm gonna try the other one here, because that might still guarantee this over here, and then we could build out all of this and go from there. Okay, that still means... Yeah. So that would still mean this is a 1. So no matter what, this is a 1. Okay. So these have to be safe, which means all of these are safe. Which means this is a mine. Which means this is a mine. Which means this is a mine. Which means these are safe. I'm just gonna kill this now. This now has to be mine. And then one of these has to be a mine, so this is safe. So these are, that means this is a 1, so these are safe. Greetings, Aardvark. Generally on a kind of a standard puzzle game like this, I generally allow kind of open backseating, but I might ignore it. I might like just not read the hints in chat. It's kind of the walkie in between we tend to go with. Okay, this can't be more than a 2, so this is safe. Yes, we're into the final set. It goes to 60, I believe. Oh, with this question mark, these have to be connected. Okay, that can't be more than a 2, so this has to be safe. So now we know it is a 2. And we know that's a 1, so all of those are safe. The 3 is already satisfied, so those are safe. So that means that's a mine. Satisfying this 2. That's satisfied, so that's a mine. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. So this is, well, we already knew this was a one. Oh, I need to actually place this mine for that one to be done, don't I? Okay. Get that from this question mark here. It is unfortunately missing countdown mode, but doesn't need it as much as Tamitsi does. Okay, so at most one of these is, so therefore this has to be safe. That makes this safe. Which makes this a mine, which makes these safe, which makes this a mine, and this safe. Which makes this safe, and these mines. That satisfies our question mark here, making this a mine, and all of these safe. There's our 3, so that's safe. That gives us this mine over here. We now know this is exactly a 3. Which is probably doable already. Well, one of them has to be from here. At least one. So one or two of them from here. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is bamboozling myself after dealing with this triple question mark. This is only a double question mark. Okay. So this cannot connect to the question mark at all. So that means at least this tile is safe. No. It doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that. No, it does mean that. It does mean that. I take it back again. It does mean that this tile has to be safe. Because if it was a mine, it would have to connect to here, and that can't happen. So this has to be safe. So that means this is always a mine. And I think that just means this is a mine. And this is safe. But let me double check. So again, if this is a mine, it has to connect there, no good. If that's a mine, that's no good. So that's our only way to make 3. So that means these are both safe. Oh, we're done. I think Ad Hoc pointed out that victory chime is a bit discordant. It is jarring. It like makes it feel like I made a mistake. It's like, no, we got there. All right, very good, very good. Definitely hit some hard spots there, but once we got the 4 plus the double question mark here, it kind of started slotting into place decently from there. That was a pretty cool one. That's what the next one looks like. Little obvious starting spot, huh? That's the 6s. Nope, that's one too big, right? Yep. That's like, I know the MO of these puzzles now. We're gonna get some tiles safe here, and then that's gonna let us fill in the 6, which is gonna do something with the column, and I know how you work, game. A little bit, at least.